Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to
Good
a new
morning.
session. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new session. Okay, I was trying sound. Sorry if it's double voicing. I wanted to try it on phone, but I tried it on computer. Okay, so I think everything is fine. You can hear me quite well. If not, just let me know. Well, let's find some setups. I was looking at today's winners. I can't say that market is pumpy. You can see the volatility is between 2% up and minus 2%. So I'm not expecting too much of a volatility or continuation, besides some setups like Phantom, but didn't provide me with an entry. And then I was looking at CHR yesterday with the guys from Discord. I wanted to play this range, but you can see straight V-shape uh, movement to the upside. It gave no opportunity, and now it's already at supply area. So I kind of hate these V-shaped bottoms. For example, here was a beautiful one. You can see it, retest, and then went higher. But here we had no retest. Let's next one. Not a big fan of that one. Well, I'm looking at IMX maybe. I don't have the order yet on. This would be a THG kind of trade, and I'm taking the THG out. We have sort of a LJ with a uptrend channel. The thing is that we can retrace back and retest this daily open area, but still, I like the setup. You have, including an LJ, you have a beautiful W here. The thing is that I don't have enough risk to reward to get the big one, so maybe I will take this one, and then I have a 2.39 R here. So you see it's right at entry. It can definitely go lower into this 1 hour FEG. You can see it here clearly. So you can be even greedier, and you can wait for an entry here, and then you have a 3.30 32R, which is not bad. Not bad at all. You can see also the daily open is right there. So I don't think it's a bad idea. Try this setup. Actually, being a 1 hour, I think I'll go with 1%. 3.32, you can see this FEG has been violated, and I'll take it. I'll take it at the FEG violation. You can see a beautiful W here, the other side of trend line. Also, you can zoom out on 2 hours, and let me check something. Yeah, even if we play the big channel, you have a 2R and you can move your stop loss at break even. Let me put the limit order because, and maybe a week down, and I want to get my entry. Okay, there we go. And also, it looks like 1 second. Well, you see, that's why I like the trade, this one. And then double it to the upside. We can consider this one's deviations, and we see the supply area. It's respected quite well. Yeah. Well, I'm not that I'm not targeting that high, but I'm targeting this 61.8 retest. And you can see in the past was area, even here, you can see it was resistance. So not great, not terrible. It's a setup. I'll take it. So this is one of them. I'm short on Bitcoin from from this area. I took a short on 1 minute here. Yesterday when I was in the New York session, I mentioned about this daily open, this uh, market open session, 8:30 to 9:30. And usually you have a beautiful setup. If the liquidity is swept at around 9:30, like we had here the push, this is the manipulation, you can play the opposite direction of the manipulation. Yeah. So here would have been a beautiful setup. I added to my short, and actually my average on Bitcoin is about 67, 69,700, 69,800. It's my average now because I added again on this bearish bearish retest after I took some profits here. So this one I want to trail it. I see no reason why Bitcoin should hold this area, but we'll see. That doesn't mean I can't play some positions to the opposite direction. Like I'm looking for a long on IMX. Let's see some other charts. I'm not a fan of breakouts, and I'm not trading breakouts. We have a range here, a nice consolidation. At the lows here, I'm not a fan of breakouts. Confi reached a nice S&R. Not a big fan of that chart. Hook, no. Comp, no, no. Well, render looks okay, but man, how many times this range lows will hold? How many times? It's already, this is not a triple tap setup, it's a 8 tap setup. I don't know how many times it tapped into the lows and then it tries to make a W here. We are above daily open. Can look for a retest of this H for FEG. Then let me see. So if I take profit here, let me frame a TUR. TU perfect R? Oh, fuck me. There is a probability for a sweep of these lows, and that would give us an entry. So I would take this one into account too. So we have IMX, we have render. I need to pause them on Discord too. Where's IMX? IMX, there we go. Man, that rejection of Aurora, it's so ugly on IMX. Okay. AR, not a big fan of this chart. And ATA doesn't look bad, but this would be a swing trade. Let's take this one out. Let's hop in a fixed volume profile. Man, this clean of the order books, it was insane. It swept liquidity from every side. That's crazy. By the way, guys, don't forget to like and retweet, share, retweet, something like that. And ask any questions you have. Ask any chart that you'd like to see. No, this one I don't like that we are below POC. I don't like having my entry below POC. I like having my entry usually at POC. This can have an exponential move to the upside into this daily FEG. But I'm not a big fan of the fact that we are below POC. Sui, definitely. Well, Sui, I posted it on VIP yesterday. This is the setup that I'm looking for. Though it's a bit dangerous, the probability it's 55 to put it in clear probabilities. Doesn't look great, doesn't look bad either. This is the setup that I posted for VIP. And the fact that I'm looking at the setup, it's mainly the LJ, the trend line. Can either have this one in any of them. You have a trend line. It's a boring consolidation. And you can see it would be only a bearish retest into the daily FEG if SUI would pump into that area. So I'm not bullish on this one actually. It's just a scalp. It's an intraday. I'm zooming out just to see for you to see the bigger picture. Also, I don't like the M that we are forming here. We can form an ugly M there, but it's a setup and I'll take it. Even this, if we're looking at this trend line, we have a juicy W. Then we have a bullish market structure shift. Let's get a standard deviation of this one. And 2.5 would point at the highs here. And that would secure us a 2.38 R. And that's pretty safe in my point of view for securing a partial and making trade risk free. That's how I love to have my trades. And 2R, maybe if you would have asked me at two years ago, 1 year and a half ago, well, you'll make money with the 2R. Well, yeah, you will make money with the 2R when you have a proper trading capital that you worked on for more than 500 days consecutive day trading. That 2R will compound and will be pretty nicely. I can tell you that. If you would have asked me 1 year and a half ago that, I would have said, nah, go away with your 2Rs. But these 2Rs are what you need in the long run. So yeah, I have the order in the market. I have one short on Bitcoin and I'm looking for long on the other ones. Where we were at render. Okay, let's go further. I'm not a big fan of this chart. ICP takes its time. ATA, yeah, I spoke earlier about it. PHB, SKL. This one is going into a good location. I like it, but it needs to dump way more than this before I'm looking into a setup. Mask, no, no. We have some untapped liquidity in this area. They are creating liquidity 1, 2, 3, 4 equal lows. Not a big fan of that. They are sideways, and that's not bad at all. Hello, good morning. That's actually good. Well, we are short on Solana. They are trying to hold, but in my opinion, we triggered bearish on Solana. I don't know what they are trying to hold here, but as soon as this 160 is hit, we'll have a good reaction from 152. I have a trade there for my challenge. And also, I don't know if you saw people. Oh, look at this one. Yeah. If you saw people, yeah, you see the daily rally. I don't know if you know what it means when shit coins like people are running. It's a sign. And we had WIF, no WIF. We had Pepe. Yeah, we have the meme coins. Now people, well, call me crazy, but in my In my journal, it means one thing, only one thing, that we are close to a local top and the market might continue another leg to the downside, maybe the final leg to the downside, but on a daily to weekly time frame. I still have a long one injective playing the range here, but this motherfucker is just taking its time forever. Didn't give me an entry. It's just sideways. I can't see too many setups, I have to tell you that. This looks bearish as hell. What's this run? 4 hour, yeah, it looks bearish. Really bearish. GMX, well, I had no retest here of the GAN level on that week. I think the market is not behaving in a profitable manner. It's not behaving like we would expect, meaning that giving us good retest of our setups. Ethereum, I was asked, this is a distribution wyckoff, so be careful. The longer the distribution, the more violent the move to the downside will be. And I think we should retest a 61.8, so a pump, and then I would target 33,200. This is a wyckoff distribution at its finest. And even LJ short, I think it starts to, not yet, contour. But in my textbook, this is not bullish what's going on. Longs are getting distributed. Shorts are getting, yeah, longs are taking profits and people are starting to short. Oh, don't like this chart. Don't like this one either. We have a mediocre bullish market structure shift here. I don't know if I can call it like that. But basically it's a range, so we have a W. Not the best one. I don't like the fact that we are yeah, so we are still on a down slope, so no thank you. Let's go back on 4 hours. Not looking good, not looking good, not looking good. Range. Well, now LJ. Have a short on Doge, but it didn't provide me with an entry. Man, this market is an asshole lately. Oh, Maker tries to do an SFU. Maybe I'll play a 2-1 here. But I mean, looking at these moves, it can easily go way lower. So it looks like a catching a falling knife, which I'm not a fan of. I was a fan of catching falling knives, but not anymore. I was a big fan of trying to catch the bottom. Dalmudi, good morning. Yeah, summer is for SFU setups. This range is done. Oh, this one looks like it's about to fall. Oh, call me crazy. And this one is looks crazy bearish. I might take it. What the heck? Look at that M. Well, I'll give it a shot. TRB. I'll give it a shot. just for the meme sake. I don't know, call me crazy, but these charts are looking like they are about to puke to the downside, not to just go to the downside. They are about to puke the hell out. TRB. I might take profit. It's a little bit too aggressive. Definitely, I'll take half at Q2R, Q2 1R, and then trail the rest. How would I? Yeah, definitely would be a good chance to buy. Would be a buying opportunity, not a shorting opportunity. This one is still a support, so you can easily go higher. But just the fact that look at this displacement to the downside. This usually means that market is flipping support into resistance and the other way around. Yeah. And this one has basically swept, has changed the ranges from this support. Now it turned it into resistance here. The best short would have been like this. And then maybe target 2 to 1 and then even lower. What do you think about Bitcoin dominance? Well, I'm not thinking anything. I have a plan made on Bitcoin dominance on weekly time frame. Let's see. Well, we have no bearish market structure shift. You see, I have this plan from long time ago. We went exactly where I was expecting, this POC. There were two chances for us to go below POC, below S&R, reject and go lower. But you see what market did. You see what market did. This chart is speaking for itself. As soon as we stay above this S&R and POC, we are bullish. If market is displacing this low, if the market is displacing this low, well, in my books, in my just solely based on market structure, the altcoins rally starts. So this is the point, the reason displace this alts rally start. This is the point where you want to look for your altcoins to go absolutely bonkers. If we displace this low, then that's it. But for the moment, we just reclaim. We have a nice W. We have a bullish gap here. And the market is trying to slowly go to the upside. And if dominance goes to the upside, we see we are retesting a bearish. We have a bearish retest right now on Bitcoin. If market is going to dump, Bitcoin dominance going up, you know what last time happened on you know what happened last time on altcoins. They dumped like 25 to 30% or even more just because of that. Well, let's get back to my red list where some coins are performing and some they are just stagnant. Had a nice long on AI. Now it's just chilling, nothing to do. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. Drop the questions in the chat. Let's see some setup, some levels, maybe spots. I don't know, whatever you like. Let's see. We have a nice daily W on DIM. This FEG violation had a nice reaction. This one is checked. We have one here unchecked, so we might get a bigger dump. Let's see, daily, 3 hour, 3 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. Yeah, in FEG here. I don't think we have a 61 point here though. Actually, that's 61.8. Bitcoin 5 minutes. Well, you want to scalp? Well, you see my idea. Short. Actually, Paul has a short, posted a short on this 15 minutes M. And you have a bearish LJ. You can see the trend line, M to the other side of the trend line. So you have a bearish setup here. And this is the bearish setup. You can take it. Yeah, I've just framed it. If I wouldn't be short, I would take it. And take profit into the standard deviation 3.5, 823. That would be it. So I would short. If the channel is invalidated, then there is no reason for looking for shorts, in my opinion, because then the whole idea of this bearish market structure shift gets invalidated. So they need to go for this low, basically. Here, this is what market needs to go for. And you have a 2R until then, 2.16. So it's not a bad idea. There's more than 62% probability for market to go for this low. But then the high that needs to hold, well, is this one. And it's quite hard to frame it like this. It's stupid actually to frame it like this. Yeah, for a 60% probability. But then you can play multiple setups. I know you can take a THG like we saw in the morning. Tolga taking a 5 minutes THG, 3 minutes. You can play an LJ short. There are multiple ways to skin a cat. Put it like that. Okay, so getting back at DIM, if I'm looking at this uptrend channel, which is a little bit too violent, and I wouldn't go with that one. So this is the high, which swept the low, or we have equal lows. Because if we have equal, oh my God, we have equal lows, 3 equal lows. Fuck me. Okay, this is W neckline, basically. Now we look for a channel like this. So yeah, it gets to the channel low. So mountain man setup maybe. But I'm not a big fan of mountain men in the altcoin space because usually they like to dump more. You have some support in this area. You can see it here. Resistance, support, support, maybe. But I would go with an 88.6 if I'm going to be that greedy. And then I would have a 2.4R, I think. Yeah. So I'd better go with something like this. You'd be way safer with something like this. Ah, fuck. Destroy the channel. Yeah, you can see this is holding as demand for the upside, and this is holding as supply for the upside. So pretty clean. I wouldn't get too greedy and target $12, how I saw some people. I can't be, I can't say that this is the bottom. We'll see. But playing a setup here, clean one, I think it's worth doing that. Well, even now it is trying to M out, so targeting standard deviation here. And if you go on 4 hours, you can see we have 78.6, 61.8 not yet tapped. So yeah. Well, now the TRB short is looking okay-ish. That's the daily. Now we have some support in this area. So at 3R, taking 50% out, not a bad idea. You see Bitcoin is trying to M out again. I have no reasons to be looking for long setups yet. Only once we go into 68,000, then I look for some longs. But here you can't look for longs in this area. Oh, we have a triangle. Look at that. Now I just saw it. Now I just saw it. And we have a triangle. Yeah, triangle breakout. Oh, I mixed it on. Not yet. Still pending. And Sui still pending. If you didn't took the well, Sui, you can even look at this equal lows into the. You can see here you have an effigy. Maybe use the neckline, something like this. Yeah, something around that. Well, I still think that Ethereum should pump a little bit into 61.8 and sweep that liquidity to the upside. So we can see a pump in the upcoming sessions. Someone asked me about PITE. Well, PITE I'm already long. I posted this plan 3 days ago or 5 days ago, I don't know, but long time ago. 30 May, yeah, 5 days ago. We are already long. I posted it on VIP because that's where I'm trading. I'm not giving all my ideas. Not publicly, but people should use proper risk management. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. DIM, 15 minutes. Well, I just spoke about DIM. Yeah, you can take this double here, but it didn't tap into 61.8, so maybe it's a bit premature. You would take this long. Looks like a inverse head and shoulders here. Not looking bad. For a bearish retest here for a 61.8 maybe. That would be a 2.8 R, 0.9 R. Not bad. Yeah, scalp long into 61.8. I see what you're, yeah. Well, not looking bad at all. I think it's even a highly probable setup. I like it. Yeah, I took take profit into this 1 hour FEG here. Be a good idea. Let's see if it can go that high. I would I would rather go for this high here. So that would be a 3R. Yeah, I'm okay with that 3R. I'm okay with that. 3.33. I don't know if you managed to post it anywhere, Paul. And up it goes. Nice call. Yeah, nice one. Uh, yeah, you can wait for retest, Joe. Or I would take this breaker to the left and you still have 2.66R. Dot? Well, yeah, I'm speaking about this one for a long time. This is not bullish at all on daily, on any time frame. This is bearish as fuck. And it's not only Dot who looks like this. It's the whole altcoin space. I saw you mention about Nut, but I don't like this one. I can't do anything here. This is not a shortable chart. You don't have any bearish market structure shift. This high has to be taken. There has to be a distribution of the longs from the bottom. I can't do anything with this one. I don't care about it really. I mean, it should go and retest this FEG here at the lows. I can't do any profits with this one. That's why I'm not looking at it. Any time frame, I can't do anything with it. We don't have any bearish market structure shift. I need a sweep of this high and then invalidate this low, displace it, and then I can look for some setups. That's the only way that I trade. Like for here, for example, we swept the lows, we displaced the high, which created the new low, and that's why I took the setup. Basically, this was an SS on really low time frame, 3 minutes, I think. I don't know if Paul managed to post it, something like this should have been. And then you need to take a partial at the sweep of the high because it can create an M. Yeah. Well, Bitcoin is trying to push the upside. Well, that's good. I have my stop loss in profit, so if anything, then I would be stopped out. I said that Ethereum should go for that high. Let's see. So what I like about Ethereum is that sweep the Monday low. This is the sweep of Monday low. So basically what it should do, but I don't have the risk to reward ratio into 61.8 because that week was pretty violent. I would look for a setup like this on Ethereum, but I don't have enough risk to reward. Maybe let's go 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't like it. Maybe a THG. Well, it didn't fire on 5 minutes, not even on 3 minutes. What? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. 1 minute, not really. So don't get me wrong, but not I can't do anything with that coin. Absolutely, I can't do absolutely nothing with that one. Even it tries some THG. You can chase it with THG. Yopung team. Yeah, well, Tia, We have a bullish market structure shift, low time frame, still under resistance. I don't like the fact that we are trading below this low. So we are on a bearish downtrend. 4 hour, we should go and tap these lows here into the 4 hour FEG. And that would actually conclude with the 78.6 I looked earlier. There you go. So you see, would be exactly a sweep of the low into a 4 hour FEG and 78.6. Actually, that's a setup that I'm using, and then stop loss below the candle, which created the 4 hour FEG. Then take profit into the supply area. You can see it here. It's supply. So pretty clean. I wouldn't take a long here. It's not a long opportunity in my books. So I would take a long on TIA. I would take something like this. Even a 61.8 tap. So I posted IMX, I posted the render TIA sweet USDTP. Yeah, sweet. It's worth mentioning. But this one actually can do a bot and then protect the lows. But I wouldn't like that. Actually, we got a fill last night with that sweep of the lows on the VIP. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Helping us gathering more people. If you enjoy the content, you can also dislike if you don't like the content, but you can let me know why. Oh, near. Okay, it tapped into a point which I was looking at. Let's go 1 hour. I think we can have a power of 3 here. Price is at daily open. It's trying to do something here. We can look at an internal liquidity range here. And the tap into this 4 hour FEG that I was looking for here. But then it goes into this resistance. And then the next one would be here. Let's see how we can frame this one. 15 minutes, nothing. 5 minutes, absolutely nothing. Still in a down slope. 30 minutes. Let's see, a retest of maybe this previous low. 3.63 R. Not bad. Well, guys, I'm framing. Be careful with exposure, total exposure. It's up to you which trades are you taking or which trades are you're not taking. Live trading is not easy. You can do that and try, and you'll see it's not easy at all. I'm still looking at this potential LJ here, this potential breakout to the other side of the trend line. But you see, it's just aiming out. I'm looking at this area to hold. This was a demand, and you have a supply area here. So maybe. Joe, I had a long. Now it's looking good for more upside. Even FET is looking good. We have a bullish market structure shift on 4 hour, 78.6 channel lows, deviation, potential reclaim you want to see here. But uh, for altcoins to rally, Bitcoin dominance should go down and Bitcoin should stay flat. And if this is a range and not a breakout, and I will assume rather than that it's a fake out and we have a range, maybe we can have our altcoins to 5 minutes pump. Price it's above daily open is having a hard time here at the 200 EMA. You can see it's range highs. So if we call this one a range, maybe we can have a little rally on altcoins. IMX is not giving me a return. And it seems like it made an internal bullish market structure shift, kind of a megaphone pattern here. But whatever. I'm not going to chase it down. So you almost got an entry here at the breaker block. Insufficient steps if we take it with the rules of the TAG, we have insufficient steps, but it's basically it's a start of the uptrend with some internal bullish market structure shift. Yeah, price is trying to do something, so I like it. It's a nice scalp highlight from Paul. You can even take it on the challenge Paul with TAG. I mean, this bullish market structure shift is not looking bad at all here. So basically, this low should hold with a pretty high probability, more than 65%. Then if we take a standard deviation 2.5, you see it's exactly on 61.8. I like it. I like it. Well, if you're not short yet on Bitcoin, you got an entry for your short. With a stop loss here. The channel should work, and even if it goes sideways and Bitcoin dominance goes down, altcoins should perform. So I'm good having short and long in the same time. Well, guys, if you want to join, trade with us, you can find us on Discord. If you don't know yet, I'm day trading. I'm doing this kind of live stream on a daily basis on Discord, and in the same time, Paul is streaming at New York, the same schedule. So London Open and New York Open, you can find us on Discord, live streaming and live trading with our Discord members. If you want to learn how to trade, we have a school designed for that. So no PDFs or stuff like that. It's actually a school where you onboard and see us live trading, and then we'll look over the setups. We'll teach you the setups and how to frame them and how to trade the market. And we will review what you are doing. So, we will help you become and have that profitable trader profile. Taking the setups, having proper risk management, keeping a journal, a trading journal. You can do that by joining Capwa One. And then if you want to get into scalping and a more active life of a trader, to put it like that, you can hop up on Capwa too. But on that area, it will be more strict because I will have to look if you have a proper risk management, if you know what the setup is, if you are maybe profitable on a swing or investing level and stuff like that. Because it's not easy to scalp. Who tells you that it's easy to trade? Well, it's just lying. It's not easy. If would have been easy, everyone would have been insanely rich. But it's insanely difficult. And also, without the psychological part and without a plan, you cannot be profitable. However professional or good you would be at technical analysis, you can't succeed without proper risk management, without a proper planning. So you'd better look into those kind of things and react accordingly. So yeah. That being said, I think I will call it a meet. I'll call it a session. I don't see any other requests from you guys. We framed 6 setups. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's quite enough. Have a proper exposure in the market with the risk management. Don't over risk. Maybe use 0.3 risk per trade. If 3 of them are going in the good direction and you get 3 losses, if they hit T2R, you'll be in profits. Yeah, so that's how it should be. But from experience, the setups are pretty on the upper side of 60, 55, 60, or more than that, depending on the market status. Right now, we have a pretty ugly, pretty difficult market status for trading. So Discord will see you on the New York session. That's in about 4 hours and a half. And VIP will see you each session with any setups that I will be taking. I'm posting there. So if you wonder where I'm trading, it's Discord on the VIP part. Every trade idea that I'm taking on a daily basis, you see maybe on Twitter, it's posted there. Actually, the enrollment is still open because I'm closing the registration tomorrow. And we have 10 places for Kapwatu school and then 20 places for the VIP. I'm keeping it strict to the 20 because I want to take care of every member if they have questions and stuff like that. So thank you very much for watching. See you. Bye bye.